Hi, this is Jake Scholl. This is a speech I wrote for speech class. First, I'm going to share a quote. I am only one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but still I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do something that I can do. Okay, I'm going to now do a story. Once I was coming up to the lunch counter in school. I was looking at the plates of food, trying to figure out what I wanted to eat. I was looking for a while, and the lunch lady starts reading off the plates of food one at a time, and she's sounding out every little syllable, like when she points at the pizza, she's like saying, pizza, and she was, and I felt like I was being looked at as if I were stupid. And the quote I said earlier was by Helen Keller. And ironically, that day in school, we learned about Helen Keller. So I thought, what would Helen Keller do? And I stopped her in mid-sentence and said, look, I can read, lady. I'm not stupid. And her mouth hung open, frankly, because she wasn't expecting me to stand up for myself. And she gave me the food, and later that day I was sent to the principal's office, and he said I offended the lunch lady really bad. And then I said she offended me. Thus, I got detention. And I took detention gladly. Why? Because I was doing what Helen Keller would do. That was standing up for yourself. And my dad also has always told me, even if people hate you for doing something, you need to do the right thing. And and I wasn't always living up to that quote. I used to like it when people would feel sorry for me. And the lunch lady had done this before, and I liked it, frankly. And I liked it because of the attention. It's like when the little kid screams, they want to get attention. Well, it's like that with disabled people. A lot of them, when they're younger, do this kind of stuff. Like another thing I would do would be I would cry in the middle of class, and the teacher would be like, oh, poor Jake, and I liked it. And I'd also lie during parent-teacher conferences and try to get the teacher to go against my parents and do what I wanted to do. And it took a long time for me to stop this manipulating stuff. And I figured out later that I ruined the younger years with my parents because I was just making it so they couldn't trust me with anyone. And now I figured that out. And I think I should have figured it out earlier because now as a consequence I have depression. And from pulling all this crap when I was little, I think that was the main cause. And I figured out later in life that I have no reason to feel sorry for myself. Like, muscular dystrophy is all bad and all, but it's not as bad as, say, being blind, or like what happened with my friend Joey. He was on a tank one day, and I think it was Afghanistan. He was a tank gunner. And one day the tank was just driving, minding its own business, and then they drove over an IED. And he was paralyzed, chest down, and and I think he has PTSD, but if you meet him, you wouldn't know that he has a problem, you know? It's like, when we were talking, he made me laugh in the first 5 seconds, I would say. And yeah, and it's like when he smiles, it's like the whole room wants to smile, you know? And he was a great guy to be around. And he's still around today, by the way. We talk once in a while. And yeah, he just dispels your sympathy for whenever you talk to him. And he made me feel like a normal guy. And I wouldn't have met him without Idaho Youth Wheelchair Sports Camp. Yeah, I know that's a mouthful, but it's cool. The camp was founded by a therapist that worked at the Idaho Elks. His name's Kelly. And 20 something years ago, he noticed that handicapped people, they don't get to go to sports camp like normal teenagers, you know. And he decided that he wanted to make a camp, and it was at the Fort Boise Community Center, and it's a great camp. The whole purpose is to get youth that are in wheelchairs to be around older people in wheelchairs who have lived with being different, you know, and it's a great thing. Joey and people like him, they just showed me that even though you're different, you are actually the same, you just walk differently, you know. And I encourage people who feel sorry for people in wheelchairs to not to, because it just ruins them as people, because they think they can do whatever they want, you know. And yeah, that's one more thing I'd like to say. The thing is, us wheelchairs think that we think walking is overrated. And yeah, well, thanks for watching the video. I'll talk to you later then. See you on the other side, guys.